Well, hey everybody. This is my first video I'm attempting to record for a few days. If you've been keeping up with my community posts, I did leave a big notice that something very emotionally upsetting happened this past Saturday or whatever it was. It's calmed down a bit and may not be resolved yet, but either way, I don't really want to talk about it in this video. If you want more information, check out my community posts. For now, I just want to try and get back in the swing of things. Right, because I haven't recorded in several days. Combination of the problem and also feeling very tired. Oh yeah, we were in there last time, okay. So let's try to get some work done, shall we? Right, I think last time we had to meet the Dawn. Were we at the inn yet? I don't think so. No, we definitely were not here. We're renting out this space. Oh, this is at the shop, okay. We'll worry about that later. It's full of equipment. Nothing inside. Something is stuck, the drawers won't open. It's so weird how they give me the option to search these drawers and inns, but I can never open them. I hope everything's going right with my equipment, too. Step right up, feast your eyes on these wares. You can't buy stuff like this in the Empire. Okay, you're just there for show, huh? Not actually selling anything? Okay. Hey, what do you think you're doing just wandering around? I'm exploring, sightseeing. What's it to you, lady? Dahngrest is a city of guilds. It's probably the freest place... Is it freest or freest? I don't know. Place on Earth. Is freest even the word? Sir, you might want to stop goggling at everything. It's obvious you're not from around here. Is it really that obvious? Oh, something's happening. What's going on?
Hey, what are you doing?
What?
What? Nothing.
I wasn't doing anything.
Well, if it ain't little Karol.
Are those his guild members?
What the hell are you thinking coming back here?
I don't know. These are different people.
Hey, what's with you?
Yeah, I don't see Nan. She already did you?
Oh, are these members of a different guild? I'm not sure.
No way. She wouldn't stop nagging, so I took off.
Sort of. I don't
This
know.
would explain why Karol wasn't too eager to go to Dahngrest.
We didn't have a choice, though.
So are you the latest guild to take him in? You could do a lot better than that, loser.
Oh, you are such an asshole.
All this kid can brag about is the number of guilds he's joined. Oh, right. That's a bad thing.
Can I kick your asses now? You're really starting to irritate me.
Are these your friends, Karol? You can do a lot better than these losers.
Yeah.
What did you say?
Oh, you can insult Karol, but I can't insult you?
Such undignified men.
Shut up.
Don't tell me to shut up.
You sure have a way of saying things. I mean, you're right, but...
No, he's not right.
Yeah, you just keep talking.
Are we about to brawl? Oh,
What's that sound?
I don't know. Is the train
Damn it.
coming in?
They're back again.
Who's they?
Come on.
The alarm.
Oh.
Monsters are here. Monsters? Wait, is this shaking the monster's footsteps?
It's probably in there a mob approaching, like at that...
If so, they've brought quite an army.
Oh boy.
Yeah, but don't worry. Even if there have been a lot of monsters around here lately,
Yes.
our barrier here is strong, and it's never been broken before.
First time for everything.
And the guilds take care of the monsters outside the barrier.
So why are they approaching them?
Huh? Oh, crap!
Yeah, something's going wrong here.
The barrier disappeared? What the hell is going on? The monsters are gonna get inside!
Damn it, why do things like this always happen to me, no matter where I go?
Probably not a coincidence.
You gotta be cursed.
Sorry, guys, my controller's about to die. Gotta plug this... No, not that. Sorry, guys, give me a sec. I didn't realize my controller battery's so low. Jeez.
Maybe.
Yuri, we have to go stop the monsters.
Good luck with that. Yeah. Okay, can the bell stop now? Jeez. Oh, what's with the fog? Oh, you're already in here.
This is crazy. Where are all these monsters coming from?
Something isn't right.
See, why does this always happen when we're here? Why can't it happen when we're not here, you know?
Doesn't something seem different about the monsters as well?
What do you mean?
Here they come!
Oh, straight into it.
Don't get sloppy! Holy power!
We're gonna find like a whole horde of them now, like wave after wave. Yeah. So obviously I didn't have much time to grind off camera because of my problems in real life.
Don't let
Okay.
up. There's more coming.
Why
Is this
are
gonna be
there
like a
so
wave
many?
thing?
Hey,
Let's see.
I learned something.
Landing step, okay. Great, always great to learn happiness. I get happiness 2 or 3. Wow. And the woods yet, folks.
Damn it! It's just one right after the other!
Yeah, I was right. This could be like a horde of enemies.
I'm gonna do it!
How much you want to bet if I die at any of these points, I am done? I gotta do all over from the start again. Yeah, I should give stuff more. Let's see. Yep, you're gonna need that. Healing. You. Where you going, Beetle?
Holy power, come to me! First aid!
I always hate when they run. Why do they always run? It's like the minority port mentality. They always run. Then as a counter, you don't have to run. Well, you don't have to chase me, you know? Yeah, this Beetle is not interested in attacking you at all. Still gotta kill you though.
Yeah.
Next phase?
Damn.
Oh jeez.
Thank you so much!
Forget it. Run.
On your feet, lady.
Damn. I'm not gonna make it.
We can't hold off all these monsters forever.
Come on, you filthy maggots. I'll take the lot of you. Come see how it feels to get beat down by an old man.
Who are you?
That old guy is really going after him.
Oh, I mean to cut him off, sorry.
Dawn. That's Dawn Whitehorse!
Oh, that's the Dawn, okay.
So that's him, huh?
Yeah.
It's the Dawn! The Dawn's here! Let's kick this monster scum out of here! Defend the city!
Nobody messes with the clouds of dawn.
Clouds of Dawn, okay. I mean, I don't know, guys. It seems awfully sus that the barrier goes down just as we arrive.
The monsters.
Hold your horses, night boy. We couldn't live with ourselves if we let the knights do our dirty work. Now get the hell out of here.
Hey, safety in numbers, Dawn.
Is this really the time for that?
Yeah.
Each and every one of these people left the empire of their own free will and joined a guild.
That's not the point right now. We're under siege.
There ain't a soul in this town so spineless they go running to you guys for help.
Wow.
But
These are the rules of the life we've chosen. It's up to us to make sure those rules don't get broken.
Oh, don't come crying to us when you get overwhelmed.
Holding to your beliefs no matter what's at stake. So that's what a real guild is like.
I guess so.
Hey, you there! Lead the way!
I have a name, you know. Where are we going anyway?
We're going to repair the barrier blastia. If we don't, the city will be overrun with monsters.
Good idea, but how are we gonna do that exactly? We don't even know what the blastia is. Come on,
You're
Yuri.
coming too.
Snap out of it.
Guess that's my only option.
Yeah, it is. Are you gonna warp me there, or do I have to run? What's going on here?
The barrier failed right as the monsters appeared? What the hell is going on in this city?
I've lived in Dahngrest my whole life, but I've never seen anything like this.
So why the hell do we have such terrible timing?
How should I know?
What? You don't really think I'm cursed, do you?
50-50? Oh, is that the blastia core? Oh, Jesus Christ. That took forever.
We're too late. This is so horrible.
I'm gonna have to cut some of that out, because I was stuck forever trying to figure out where the hell we were supposed to
Out
go.
of the way!
I didn't see the glowing green thing the first time I was here. Jesus Christ.
I might be able to do something with this.
Please don't break it, Rita.
Rita, watch out! Behind you!
Behind what?
We won't let you fix the barrier.
Oh, yeah, they are attacking the city, obviously.
What the hell? It's just one thing after another. I'm sick of this.
Me too.
Piece of cake! Don't get cocky.
Are these the same guys who attacked us back at the other port city? You know, when we met Flynn? Oh, so it's just me, or is the fight getting a lot easier for this video? Not really struggling nearly as much. Yeah, these guys look like assassins, just like the ones we saw before.
How could they do that?
Okay, I gotta do something about this webcam. This does not look good.
Looks like we have those guys to thank for the barrier blastia failing on us.
Is that better? I
But
can't
why?
tell. Because they want to see the city fall? I don't know.
Looks like you've got your hands full over here.
So the Don's little lecture didn't stick?
I guess it didn't.
I'm just doing what I can to help. How's the repair of the barrier blastia going?
We just got here, Flynn. Give it a minute.
That'll depend on our genius mage here.
The core is still there. They just fiddled with your formula a bit and stopped it, didn't they? What the? This is an amplifier?
What's that
And
mean?
this formula again. The same as they were using back on Aloud Hill.
Oh.
The
Okay,
barrier
probably not a
disappeared when
coincidence.
the monsters attacked. It can't be a coincidence that they happened at the same time, can it?
Absolutely not, Yuri.
Probably not.
No, absolutely not, Flynn.
So does your appearance here mean this is tied up with all the Empire's problems?
Could be.
I don't know. That's why I came here to check things out.
That goes there, and this goes here.
I mean, maybe have more security at the Blastia Core, just saying. Because you only have
That's
one
our
guy on
idea.
duty.
All right, time to clean up the monsters outside the barrier. The guilds won't be able to complain if we fight monsters outside the city.
Well, I hope they can't.
We'll leave the monsters to Flynn. Let's go to the Union and ask about Barbos.
You really trust Flynn, don't you?
I'm not so sure.
Only because there's no one else I can trust. That's how I look at it.
What about your party members, Yuri?
Yuri, I don't get you sometimes.
I don't either. Leader of 100 guilds.
How many guilds are there in this city?
I don't know the exact number, but I think there are more than 100.
Jeez.
Whoa, that many? Are all of them in the Union?
Nah, not all of them, but I'd guess around 90% of them are Union members.
Wow, and the Dawn's at the top of them all. That guy's amazing.
That's why he's the Dawn!
What are you so proud about? The Dawn's the amazing one, not you.
Rita, you don't have to rub salt in the wound like that. Also, the Don seems rather arrogant, very prideful, but in an arrogant, prideful way. So yeah, I have to cut some of that out. I was running around this town crazily, looking for the stupid core.
Who are you all?
I just walked past you a minute ago.
We need to talk to the Don about something. Help us out, could you?
I don't think he's going to.
It's a matter that concerns the 5 master guilds.
I haven't seen you around here recently. What guild do you belong to?
Make up a name, Yuri.
We don't belong to a guild exactly.
Not what you tell this guy.
Unfortunately, the Dawn has left town in pursuit of the monsters.
Oh, has he?
He went after the monsters?
Yes, he plans on taking out the monster nests in one fell swoop.
No good luck with that.
I see. Thanks for the information.
No worries.
If I went and helped them, I could prove myself to the Dawn.
Eh,
Oh well, shall we go look for that information in town?
What? We're not going to help the Dawn?
I'm pretty sure he's capable of helping himself.
So you know where the monster nests are then?
Oh, good point.
Yeah.
Since it seems like you won't be making progress anytime soon, I'm gonna go check out Keiv Moc.
Oh, that's the other...
selfish.
Those are the ruins we're supposed to go to, right?
I just want to get it out of the way as soon as possible.
Then does that mean Estelle's going along with you?
Don't say that. I need her as a healer.
Yes, I told Alexei I was going to go after all.
You did, but I don't want you to separate.
Don't worry. We'll be fine between the two of us.
I doubt that.
Sorry, afraid not. If you got hurt or anything, Flynn would hunt me down and kill me.
That's right. He did say to keep an eye on her.
You're gonna go, Yuri?
Well, we don't really have any good leads around town that we're following anyway.
We didn't even talk to anybody yet.
Then it's decided. Let's go to the forest of Keiv Moc.
Oh, it's a forest, not ruins. Okay. Someone's standing up there, isn't they? Aren't they? Yep. It looks like a Raven.
Going
That's
to
the name of the
Keiv
guy?
Moc, are they? What a coincidence.
This guy is mysterious in every sense of the word.
Come to think of it, why was Flynn and Dahngrest? The Empire and the Union have never gotten along, so knights don't show up here often.
I doubt they're here to see the sights either. It's gotta be tied up in one of their duties.
Do you think Flynn's alright? Those guild people were being really mean to him.
Flynn's no delicate little flower. He can take some heat. Don't forget, before he was a knight, he had to make it on the streets of the lower quarter.
I hope you're right.
Can I go back in here and just talk to people? Don left to chase the monsters. Yes, I know. Thank you. Also worth noting, I did find the Wonder Chef in here, but I have to cut that out because, again, I was lost for so long. There was like a lemon thing back here with like a lemon, and I talked to him, and that was the Wonder Chef. He gave me a minestrone soup recipe. Yeah, okay. I never actually fought monsters before. They're terrible. My hands are still shaking. Well, we've learned and adapt, buddy. We have to check out what's happening in Keiv Moc. I think it's southwest of the town. Why are you saying that? I don't need a weakling like you. Well, screw you too, asshole.
Dahngrest has a very different atmosphere from the capital, doesn't it? The city seems so energetic. Everyone here is so full of life.
Of course! It's the largest guild city. Everyone lives according to their own principles. Do you like Dahngrest, Estelle?
Yes, I think it's lovely.
What about you, Yuri?
I think it'd be a really great city if the barrier wasn't crapping out.
Yuri, will you please let that go?
I'm kidding. This city's not bad at all. It even feels kind of like the lower quarter.
Again, maybe have more than one person guard the barrier station. So I don't know why there's a prison here. Talk to the warden? You ain't going any further. We'll see about that. Very lax security, I can just open the cell doors. Shut your hole and leave me be. It's locked and will probably stay that way. Why is everyone so rude in this area? Jeez. Oh, so the prison makes me feel like they're foreshadowing I'm gonna get arrested again for some reason? I don't know. Alright, so I was in the Don's room before. There was just a bed and some flags. I didn't see anything to interact with. Okay, now, there was a tavern to the left and a tavern to the right. I want to check those out real quick if I can. You can't rely on anybody from the Empire. Union headquarters are up ahead. Did you want to see the Don? The guy's scary. Don't say I didn't warn you if you pissed in your pants. I wasn't getting the idea he was scary. I was getting more the idea he was arrogant. See, I was right. The Don took care of things.
What about the person who controls the Union? What is Don Whitehorse like?
In a word, big. Big voice, big body, big everything.
We already know what he looks and sounds like. We saw him, remember?
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, he's a really cool person.
Does that answer your question, Estelle?
It's clear that Karol has a lot of respect for the Don, but that's about the only thing that's clear.
He's so cool that it can't be expressed in words.
We'll just leave it at that then.
No, because the magistrate in the other town was like using the weather as a means of like keeping the businesses from working, right? So why do I have the feeling that Don's maybe manipulating the barrier to look like a hero or something? Then again, he's not charging taxes, so there's no real incentive for him to do that, right? I don't know. It seems like every town is like other self-sabotage. You want to see the Don? Okay. There's no way the Don will be with kids like you. Wow. What makes you so special? I am so pleased the barrier is back in operation. Now we can rest easy. Yeah, in fact, none of you went to go check it. It's kind of alarming too. I just thought of that. Okay, so... Such a fuss over one or two barriers going bad. It was sabotage, buddy. That's something to make fuss over. The monsters went away while I was still wondering where the fire nut. I guess that's what I was asking for, but I'm a little disappointed. Okay. Okay, cool. Have you heard? The barrier failed, the monsters attacked. I was just out there. Okay. I'm not going anywhere, even if the barrier fails. I'm not taking my eyes off the reach. Oh my god, you perv. The barrier is fixed? Well, isn't that nice? It certainly is. It seems we drove all the monsters away. I'm so relieved. I'm the owner here. Can I get you anything? Hey, don't try anything on the part-timer. Wow, I guess a lot of people hit on them. Well, I can't order anything. Okay, I guess it's just for show. Even without a barrier, when you get to be as old as me, you can still live on. I'm not afraid of any monsters. Good for you. The barrier was fixed. Now I can breathe a sigh of relief. They say someone tampered with the barrier blastia. They certainly did. Although you think if they wanted to destroy the whole city, they would have done something a bit more complicated, so nobody could fix it, right? But the barrier got fixed. I didn't have to eat so fast. If they really want to sabotage the whole thing, why wouldn't they just like do something more complicated? You know, like that Rita wouldn't be able to fix so easily. I don't know. This is the Don's office. Okay. Again, there's so much to the lore of this story. I'm just trying to figure out. A lot of things that just don't make sense at the moment. Because again, maybe like Estelle being royalty and always in the castle, maybe that's just like a formality for princesses. I don't know. I feel bad for the guard who. Oh, he died. Holy shit. I will succeed the position and guard the barrier blastia at the core of our town to my death. Again, maybe have more than one person. I did not realize that guy was dead. Ooh. I mean, I guess it makes sense. You take out the guard, then you don't have to worry about him fixing it. I don't know. But yeah, there was a save point here, right? Yep, new slot. The one thing I have noticed, I think I brought this up before, is that gold is extremely hard to come by. Because I only get like a few hundred per fight, and the fights don't go like complete themselves that quickly, you know? I mean, is there a way I can get more gold? I think I saw something with repeat skills. Yeah, happiness. Okay. That's what I want to see, more gold. I mean, is repeat the only way to get more gold? I have no idea. But either way, grinding is very tedious in this game, not gonna lie. Could it be because I'm on hard mode? I am not sure. Alright, so we're heading to the forest, right? Where is the forest, though? Yeah, what's going on with that thing over there? I don't know either. I don't got time for you.
I'm gonna do it! Dragon
Yeah, the fact that monsters always just rush you on the field, not exactly the easiest thing to do for Let's Plays, let me just say that. I mean, I know I could use a holy bottle to stop them, but I only have so many of those. Go away, plant thing. Oh, tell me I went the wrong way. Tell me I went the wrong... Yeah, there ain't no forest here, god damn it. I mean, it gives me an idea of where to go. I have to go to the forest, but it's not really telling me where the hell this forest is. Because we came through over here, right? And I don't recall seeing any forest we could enter. Right? So, oh, wait a minute. There's a bridge over there, but I can't... What? Hold on. Oh, I just thought of something. To the left of that cooking area, there was another path. Maybe that's how we get over there? Let's see. Hopefully I'm right about this. Also, why are you standing out here now? Getting attacked by a huge pack of monsters right after arriving, huh? Having fun yet? No, I'm not. There we go. Using my brain, my noggin here. So we're on the other side now, cool. I assume the forest is somewhere in here. Maybe that little mound over there, let's see. Oh, come on. I can't escape from this now, can I?
All over the place.
No, I still can escape. That's good.
Priest of innocent waters.
Hopefully I'm right about this. Yep. Forest of Keiv Moc. Okay, we're here.
I had no idea trees this big existed.
Yeah, but it doesn't exactly look healthy for them to be this overgrown.
Maybe it's because it's constantly raining? I don't know.
It's just like you said, Karol. It's like what happened at Heliord when the blastia went berserk.
Be careful. There's somebody here.
Who? Oh, it's Raven.
Hey, what a coincidence!
But he knew to come here because we were coming here, right?
What the hell are you doing in a place like this?
You know, out for a forest stroll, taking in the nature.
Dude, don't lie to me.
Something smells fishy.
What? Where's my welcome?
You don't deserve a welcome. I still don't trust you.
You didn't think we'd honestly be glad to see you, right?
Ah, you don't mean that. I can come in handy, you know.
We'll see. I'm gonna hold you to that.
You're not thinking of coming with us, right?
What'll give you that idea?
Of course. It's lonely being out here all by my lonesome. What? No dice?
I'm not so sure about this.
You'd better watch your back. If you try anything funny, you're dead.
Is he a party member?
Hey, you don't really think my story stinks that bad, do ya?
Man, I know we're gonna get more party members, but is he a party member?
Yeah, the stench is sort of coming off you in waves.
Really?
He doesn't mean literally, Raven.
I can't take responsibility for what I'll do if you make any sudden moves. Don't forget that.
Wow, he is a party member. Really, really fishy.
I know there's not much point in bringing it up again, but this guy's really fishy.
Yeah, how long's he planning to stick with us anyway?
Does he even have a good reason for being in Keiv Moc?
You heard him, old man. Spit it out.
Huh? I'm gonna stick with you guys as long as need be. And as for my reasons, I thought I told you. I'm on a mission of self-discovery.
You said you were out for a forest stroll, taken in the nature.
Oh, I did?
You did.
If I had a memory that bad, I'd want to find myself too.
There you go.
Really fishy. Really, really, really fishy.
Okay, that's where the dialogue got its name from. Okay. Now, what's this blue thing over here? I can't even get close to it. What's the deal?
Leave it to me!
By the way, guys, I do feel a little tired. Maybe that's why I'm like fubbing my words so much. I don't know. Now, face the plant thing. There we go.
Alright, who's next?
Oh, another one. Might as well see what Raven can do. Put him in the party.
Easy.
Ranger, okay. Yeah, Karol, take a break. Raven's level 25, wow. I'm gonna have to check out his skill sets when I get a chance. I mean, it looks very ominous, that blue thing, but I can't reach it, alright. So, go up the route. Stupid bird, I don't got time for you.
This looks easy.
Don't get careless.
Can't even tell what kind of weapon he's using over there.
Brilliant! Brilliant!
Oh, some sort of spear?
This is my style.
Oh, he's running things very quickly.
Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor.
Dragon Sword!
Nurse!
Dragon Sword!
Again, they just tried to run away, jeez. Oh no, he's not using... What is he using? Two blades? Okay.
You want revenge?
Thank you!
Hold on, I want to see what weapon he's using. I'm very curious now. He's using a... Oh, he's using a bow. Didn't look like a bow where I was seeing it from. Yeah, I don't like the fact they're all in my way. I can't avoid them.
Don't get careless.
Jeez. I mean, sure, it's good to grind, but not when I'm recording, because it's kind of boring to sit through, you know? Stop moving, Beetle. Wow, he's moving spinning so quickly. Okay, the enemies are getting a little tougher, just take a bit longer. Yeah, I gotta turn that up too. Estelle, could you heal his poison? Jeez. I thought you had recover, Estelle.
You want revenge?
Okay, the poison still lasts. Yeah, it still does. Okay. Poison. I think I'm fully stocked on those. Oh, something's happening. Wait.
Oh, don't mind me. Do whatever you came to do.
You're acting very suspicious, Raven.
What should we do about him?
Do you know any tricks that'll convince us you're worth keeping around?
I don't know.
Do I look like some kind of street magician to you?
Not really. Where you going?
Hey, you. Come here a second.
Who are you talking?
Me?
What's going on? Question marks indeed.
Huh? What do you want with Karol?
Ah! Don't just leave me here!
Show him what for, kid.
Oh.
Why me?
What's he trying to prove?
Okay, this isn't funny anymore.
Should be any minute now.
What are you talking about? Oh.
It exploded from the inside!
How?
What did you do?
You just wait for them to let their guard down, give them a little poke, and then BAM!
Okay, that could be any more obscure.
Jeez, I bet you're great at parties.
I suppose that was good enough.
Was it the arrow that caused it to explode?
Really?
Yes.
All right.
Hey, you mean I passed? I can stay?
Just because he blew up one enemy?
Are you kidding?
Yeah, are you kidding?
It'll be much easier to do things to him if we keep him nearby.
That's not very good logic.
What do you mean, things?
Hadn't thought about that.
Okay, I just got a little chill up my spine.
Well then, Mr. Raven, after you.
Right.
Again, he just comes off as shifty to me. So what time are we at? Well, I have to cut some of it out, but I do want to grind in the overworld area, because we got a new party member, and I want to try and just get more gold in the meantime. So we're going to head back out real quick. I think I have like 2,000 gold from before. Okay, I essentially doubled it, but it's not that much still. Okay, so this video might be a bit shorter because we're gonna have to cut out that section where I got lost in the city. Alright, so there's definitely something big going on here, because every time we go to an area, there's always some sort of negative activity, right? I don't know if that's related to Yuri in particular, or Flynn, or like World Conquest something, I don't know. There's so much in this game I just want to learn about, but I just don't have the answers right now. Alright, so like I said at the beginning, my community posts actually will provide more information, in case anyone's wondering. And hopefully I can keep this going. Now, obviously I want to look out for myself, and not worry about like making videos if it's going to stress me out. I finally felt good enough tonight to make one, and hopefully this will just stay. Being able to do stuff, okay? So thanks for watching, guys.